Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to identify the Western Sciapodinae from photos. So I'll do a quick rundown of the key, and then I'm going to look at some examples. So this couplet rules out Maseraga from wing venation, pretty simple. This couplet rules out Condylostylus from wing venation, and you go to 4 if you do get this. This couplet is Scapus versus Amblopus. It's rather simple, but you need to have somewhat specific angles. This is probably the most interesting couplet. If you're unsure about this couplet, take a look at the 4 tibia. That's pretty much your best bet here. Marked wings can sometimes look unmarked, which is a little confusing, but the 4 tibia is your best friend here. This couplet is rather simple unless you don't have a good angle at all, in which case it could be a little difficult, but mostly the hind tibia dark will rule out Caudatus group in total. This couplet is rather simple. Most observations with dark femora will not be in Colorado. Most observations with yellow femora will be in Colorado. This is probably one of the hardest couplets in the key, just because people don't really take photos of the 4 tibia very often. But as long as you can see it partially and you're not in this range, you can be pretty confident it's not infranatus. While the last couplet was one of the hardest, this is definitely the hardest, because if you can't use range here, you need to use microscopic photos of the 4 tarsus to distinguish these species. With range, Melampus and coloradensis are only in some of these inland states, whereas occidentalis is present in all the states on the coast. Now that's the whole key. We'll look at some examples now. First off, let's take it right through. First couplet, is vein M2 bent and forked, or is it straight and not forked? You can see these examples here, and we'll take a look here. Right here, that's M2, and this is M, and it's forked. And you can see M2 is very bent. Might be a little difficult to see from this photo, but I can see it. You can also see up here. So we'll go to 2. Now, is R4 plus 5 gently pinched into M, or is it gently curving into M? As you can see these examples. And that's this vein, and it's a little pinched. You can see up here. So basically how you see this is it goes in and then it goes out again. And it kind of becomes parallel at the end, or does it just continuously go in? Also, the posture of the wings, it's held on a single plane or held sort of diagonally. These are almost angling into the abdomen. So we'll go to couplet 3. Now we want to look at the rigid spines on the 4 femora, and I don't see any. So we can say that this is Amblopus locus. Next, wing venation. This is M2. It is bent. Go to number 2. Wings, can't really see how they're held, so we'll go wing venation. So R4 plus 5, and it's gently curving into M. So we'll go to 4. Now, are the wings marked or unmarked? These are unmarked. And is the 4 tibia dark or pale? It is pale. So we'll go to 5. Now, are the femora dark? I can't really tell. Seems to be some shadows here that I wouldn't really judge. So now we'll check the hind tibia instead. And the hind tibia here, it's pale. So this is C. Caudatus group. Next up, vein M2. That's right here. It is bent. R4 plus 5 is right here. And it's gently curving into M. So we go to 4. And the wings are marked. So we go to 6. Femora are dark. We go to 7. 4 tibia, that's right here. It is dark. And now range. Now where is this? This is in Washington, which is a coastal state. So it is occidentalis and not Melampus or coloradensis. Next up, vein M2 is bent and it's forked. R4 plus 5, that's right here. It's just gently curving, not pinched. Wings are marked. Femora are light. So this is the C cipher group. And in the West, the cipher group is only present in Colorado, which makes it very easy to rule out in other areas. That's all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. I hope it wasn't too fast, because I definitely did go rather fast. And I hope to see you all on the meeting on the 12th. Thanks for watching.